It appears that losing the Champions League final has had a terrible effect on Liverpool. The Merseyside Giants were considered heavy favourites to win the game against Real Madrid, but as it turned out, the Spaniards put on another resilient showing and lifted their 14th Champions League title. In the aftermath of the game, Sadio Mane revealed that his adventure with the Reds has come to an end. A few days later, it was reported that Mohammed Salah was not happy with the contract extension he was offered. The Egyptian wants to become one of the best paid players on the planet, but the Reds management is not going to do that. The same goes for Marco Asensio, who is likely to leave Real Madrid in search of playing time. And finally, Manchester United have confirmed that Paul Pogba has left the club as a free agent. The French forward is attracting interest from Juventus and PSG. So, let's start recapping all these stories one by one, and make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. This announcement is not really surprising, but it makes the news official. Paul Pogba will leave Manchester United when his contract expires on June 30th. The information has just been confirmed by the English club through a message on social networks. Everyone at the club would like to congratulate Paul on his successful career and thank him for his contribution to Manchester United. We wish him all the best for the next steps of a remarkable journey. The lengthy press release, written by the Red Devils, testifies to the attachment they have for the 29-year-old Frenchman. Despite intense negotiations that started several seasons ago, no agreement could be reached to extend his deal. The fault also lies with Mino Raiola, the player's agent. Now deceased, he often put a spoke in the wheels of management, even going so far as to fall out with the club hierarchy when they activated the extension option in the fall of 2020. The rest of the relationship was complicated. We can even say that this storm had an effect on the performances of the midfielder. Often blowing hot and cold with Man United, Pogba never realised his potential. Despite a few trophies like a League Cup and a Europa League in 2017, he always seemed to be searching for his place in the United collective, despite immense technical and physical qualities. Jose Mourinho had gone so far as to put him on the bench, and then injuries have long constrained the world champion, forcing him, for example, to miss almost half of the 2019-20 season due to ankle problems. Still impacted by his fitness during last season, Pogba has, however, never failed for the French national side, where he is still a key man. This is also why his rating is still very high. Manchester United leaders can cringe. They see him go for nothing, as they expected. Too bad. With the arrival of Erik ten Hag on the bench, they have a new cycle to start without Pogba. The former Le Havre man, who left France at 16 for a first stint with the Red Devils before joining Juventus, now has a free hand to decide his future. That is to say, return to Italy, which he seems very close to, or go to PSG, who would very much like to bring him in. Invited to speak to the Spanish press, Marco Asensio spoke about his season and his future. The player sent a few messages to Real Madrid. At 26, Marco Asensio no longer has time on his side. Considered a great hope on his debut, the Spaniard seriously injured his knee in 2019 and has not yet managed to become an indisputable starter for Real Madrid. This season, he has above all been a luxury replacement in the mind of Carlo Ancelotti, who has even brought in Rodrigo ahead of him. With 43 appearances in all competitions, including 22 as a starter, Asensio managed 12 goals and 2 assists, and necessarily expected better. But if everything was not rosy individually, he had a good season collectively, with titles in La Liga and Champions League. What we have experienced this year is incredible with the Champions League and La Liga. Since I've been in Madrid, I haven't experienced a La Liga like this. Winning with such a difference has helped us prepare for the Champions League. I am very happy with the way everything has gone, he confessed in an interview with Cadena Ser. This was also an opportunity to also answer the many questions surrounding his future. Under contract until 2023, the native of Palma de Mallorca is reaching a turning point in his Madrid adventure. To the question, "Do you already know what you are going to do this summer?" he replied, "No, I don't know. I have 1 year of contract left in Madrid. I am not free. It's a problem that my agent is handling, and I just want to focus on the national team for now. I'm not going to deny that it's an important moment for me. I feel more mature in all aspects, and I have to value a lot of things. I want to keep growing, and I'm hungry. We will have to see. I will make a decision this year. Otherwise, it will be the next." However, the winger has admitted that there is a lot of competition at Madrid, so he will have to assess everything. The winger wants continuity and growth, and if he doesn't get that at Madrid, he will look for it elsewhere. Before the Champions League final, Sadio Mane sort of gave a hint about his future. After the final, the Senegalese international admitted that his time at Anfield has come to an end. It was pretty much a come-and-get-me plea by the former Southampton man. Jurgen Klopp refused to comment on the rumours, but admitted that wherever Mane plays, he will remain a great player. And it appears that there are as many as 5 teams that could sign Mane. According to information from the Mirror, 5 teams can recruit Sadio Mane, a list of prestigious contenders, where we find Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, AC Milan, Paris Saint-Germain, and Bayern Munich. But it is the Germans who are ahead on this issue, even if they are wary of Real Madrid, while PSG seem out of the race since Leonardo's departure. Sky Germany explains that the residents of the Allianz Arena have offered a 3-year contract to the player, who opened the door to a departure this summer because Liverpool were in particular more concerned about the extension of Mohammed Salah than his. His agent has already met Hassan Salihamidzic in Mallorca to discuss and move forward. Oliver Kahn, CEO, and his predecessor Karl-Heinz Rummenigge were also at the Stade de France on Saturday to observe the Senegalese. The German media adds that the Bavarians intend to offer €30 million to buy out the last year of Sadio Mane's contract. €5 to €10 million in bonuses should be put on the table to convince the Reds, which is more or less close to the requirements of the English Giants, who claim £35 million or a little more than €41 million for their player, according to the Daily Mail. But The Sun speaks of €58 million. Regardless of what the fee would be, Mane is going to push for an exit. But that's not it. Mohammed Salah is apparently eager to follow Mane with an exit from Anfield. The Egyptian international has a year left on his current deal, but hasn't agreed on a new contract yet. It is claimed that unless he receives a substantially significant offer, he will leave as a free agent next summer. However, an outright departure from the Premier League is not what the player has in mind. Salah is reportedly happy to sign for one of Liverpool's rivals if it comes to that. Just imagine him signing for Manchester City on a free transfer. It would be one of the most sensational and controversial transfers in football history. Instead, Salah's asking salary would apparently make him the 6th highest paid footballer in the world. The winger himself insists he wasn't asking for crazy stuff. 254 games and helping Liverpool win the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Premier League, Champions League and Club World Cup during that time. There's no doubting just how incredible Salah has been since his £43.9 million move from Roma in the summer of 2017. He's scored 156 goals in 254 games and has helped Liverpool win the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Premier League, Champions League and Cup World Cup in that time. He may soon be 30, but his injury record is near flawless, and his incredible physique suggests he will be playing at the highest level for many years to come. Salah is said to be ready to sign a 2-year deal if the terms are right. Although Liverpool are unwilling to break their salary structure for a player, the thought of him signing for a Premier League rival must be unbearable. And if these two men leave Anfield this summer, Jurgen Klopp will have a serious problem replacing them. Their goals, overall effort in the collective, and ability to conjure something out of nothing is one of the many reasons behind Liverpool's ascension as one of the best sides on the planet. The only worry now would be to find capable replacements to ensure that all the hard work done by the German tactician doesn't come undone due to a couple of departures.